Let's talk Ole Miss Miami. This Thursday, January 8th, 7:30 p.m., number 6 Ole Miss faces off against number 10 Miami in a college football playoff semifinal match at the Verbal Fiesta Bowl down there in Glendale, Arizona. For some reason, ESPN and a lot of other people are picking on Miami to beat Ole Miss. I don't know where that's coming from personally, but let's break it down. As far as Ole Miss is concerned, Trinidad Chambers has played phenomenal. I've said this so many times and so many other breakdowns and recaps this season. I'm not super concerned about him. As long as he plays like he's played all season, he'll be just fine. Had a phenomenal game this past game against Georgia, 30 for 46 passing, 362 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I think the biggest thing for him is the off-schedule plays. They got after him, and he was able to get out of the pocket and make phenomenal throws. As long as he does that, I think Ole Miss will be just fine. The biggest concern for Ole Miss, in my opinion, is the rushing game. We know Keywan Lacey's a great back. He had a great game this past game as well, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Can they establish a run game against a very, very difficult defensive front to run against? Miami's defense, their calling card is their D-line. They've been great all season. They really shut down Ohio State as well this past week. They held Bo Jackson, who'd had several hundred rushing yard games the past couple of games, held him to 55 yards and 45 yards overall as a total for rushing for Ohio State. Can Keywan Lacey and the Ole Miss rushing attack get going against this very difficult D line to run against? If Ole Miss can figure that out and has a balanced attack, both throwing and running the ball, I think they'll be just fine. Now, as far as Miami is concerned, I think the big thing for them is, their defense will do what they do. They've got to get after Trinidad Chambers. And we've seen, like I said, him getting outside of the pocket and making off-schedule plays, phenomenal throws down the field, off schedule. They got to get to him and sack him, and they've got to force turnovers. That's going to be the biggest thing for them. On the other hand, as well, the offense got to play well. Are we going to get a breakout game for Carson Beck? He's not passed the ball super well, only 138 yards this past game against Ohio State, only 103, I think, in the game against Texas A&M. Can they take the load off Mark Fletcher? And the big thing as well, Carson Beck, like I've said, that's why they've advanced on. Carson Beck has played a clean game. If he can play a clean game, get the ball down the field, are we going to see a breakout game? This game, not sure. Mark Fletcher's been the bell cow carrying this Miami offense in this playoff run. He's going to have to do it again here. But I would like to see Carson Beck pass the ball 250-plus yards. I think this is an Ole Miss defense that he can do that against. They just gave up 300 yards a couple weeks ago to Tulane. That's neither here nor there, though. I think this will be a really good game. I expect Ole Miss to win. I'm picking Ole Miss to win. Final score, Ole Miss 32, Miami 24. Ole Miss advances to their first national championship.